Hey YouTubers, thanks so much for checking out this video. For those of you that don't know us, I'm Trish.
And I'm Geoff.
We're with Just Dance, and in this video series, we're giving you tips to improve your posture, frame, technique, connection, and musicality in the common patterns of the cha-cha. And in this video, we're gonna be focusing on technique and connection in the crossover breaks. So let's get to it. All right, first we're gonna demonstrate what the crossover breaks look like. We're just gonna start from closed position, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 1. Okay, so those are the crossover breaks. Now we're gonna get into the connection portion of this video, and Jeff's gonna take it over.
Okay, so we started like this in the closed position, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So in that portion, I brought my hand down. My left hand is pressurizing in this direction, and Trish's is pressurizing in the opposite direction, so that when we bring our hip through, we can turn and bring the hand through.
Okay, so like he was saying, we have some oppositional connection or pressure towards each other, which is going to create some tone in our arm and build up some resistance, which is going to help us to turn. It's going to help him lead me to turn faster to step through. So followers, you want to make sure that you're opposing the direction his hand is pressing. His hand is pressing in the direction we're traveling. We need to oppose that. We don't want to give into it, because if he presses and I don't, then the arm's going to go before our bodies go, and that's going to create some other issues that we'll get into later. So make sure that at the beginning of this step, followers, you're giving a little bit of pressure. So I'm pushing this way into his hand. That way, whenever he turns, his hand's going to stay right where it is in relation to his body, and the arm is staying put right here, and we've both rotated and we're ready to do our crossover break. So on top of that, Geoff also needs to focus on not extending this arm further. Once the turn has been made and the lead has been created, he doesn't need to continue leading it. He's already changed my direction. So
we have stepping to the side, I turning in the body, arm is following, and I'm stepping through on my forward foot. Our arms stay close to one another. I have my space, she has hers, yet the lead is there. Now when we're coming back to starting to go in the opposite direction, I'm releasing and coming back in the other way, and repeating the same thing with my right hand. So my pressures are going to my left, and Trish's pressures are going to her left.
to my left.
Okay, to go in this direction.
So we go 4 and 1.
And same thing. Pressure, release it back, reconnect. And my pressure, hers goes backward and to a reconnect.
Yes. Okay, now that brings me to the other topic on the technique, which I want to talk about our leg action. So like I was saying earlier, if Geoff was going to bring this arm through and not, and I don't give any pressure back, what could happen here is that my supporting leg is not going to turn, and as a result, my moving leg's going to step through, and I'm going to be in a pigeon-toed position, which is actually very unstable and going to be difficult for me to complete this pattern very well. Okay, so what we want to focus on, of course, remembering our connection, but once we get onto our standing foot, we want to focus on his right hip and my left hip twisting backwards. And when it twists backwards, we need to allow our standing feet to turn. Once that happens, I want you to have a checkpoint here where your feet close and collect underneath you, so that you can see that you're in a balanced position. So that when you go to take your rock step, your feet are in a good position and you're not pigeon-toed like this. You want to keep the feet turned out and the knees pointing forward. So again, my tip for you here, have this connection with your partner. Turn your standing foot first, collect your free foot under you, have a checkpoint, make sure you're where you want to be, and then do your forward rock step. Once you get comfortable with that, it would be a good idea to practice it to a little bit of a consistent rhythm, but not necessarily full speed. And then as you get more comfortable dancing it in a consistent rhythm, then you can start dancing at full speed and make sure that you're still hitting those checkpoints. So it'll look something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. So we don't stop there, it passes through, but it is still hitting that checkpoint. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. The result will be that you have good balance, you have good body action, and you're more rhythmical and connected to your partner. So again, quick recap on our tips. Geoff was first.
Okay, so in leading through, make sure when you're doing the crossover break that you have opposite pressures here. My left hand is moving to my right, Trish's right hand is moving to her right, okay? Then we take the foot here, and on the foot, we're gonna not bring this hand all the way through like that. We're gonna be turning the body. We're gonna check our checkpoint down here, and then we're gonna make the step. We're gonna replace it, turn the body back, reconnect to the man's right hand, ladies left. Same pressures. Men's are going toward the direction, ladies opposite, and we swivel, turn, check your position, repeat it going the other way, swivel, turn, check your position, repeat, and your ending, which is the underarm turn in this case.
Yes. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions on what we did today, let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to hit the subscription bell so you can get notified for the videos we post on a regular basis. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon.